Good morning and happy St. Patrick's Day. Don't forget to wear your green as you're heading out the door. We're tracking a cold front pushing through the area this morning, about 2/3 of the way through, just passed through the city. Behind the front, winds are going to start ramping up. Not too bad this morning, seeing a northwest wind for the northwestern tier of the area, anywhere from 5 to a little bit over 15 miles per hour. We have a wind advisory in effect for all the counties here in the light shade of brown until 8 p.m. where we could see wind gusts of 45 to 55 miles per hour. Now, tracking it out on our wind tracker, you can see sustained winds. By 3 p.m., we're going to be in the 20 to 35 mile per hour range. And between 3 and about 8 p.m. is when we could see those high wind gusts. Unfortunately, as we head into the nighttime hours, those winds are going to remain strong for the eastern 2/3 of the Panhandle. We're also going to be tracking out some precipitation, and even some wintry precip will be possible heading into the evening time frame. We could be dealing with a little bit of heavy, wet snow. Now, accumulations, you're probably wondering how much. Well, it's going to be very light, primarily on grassy surfaces. Our ground temperatures are just too warm. Yesterday, we saw highs into the 80s. So any accumulation that does happen will be very light. The main thing we're going to be tracking is maybe a few slushy roadways, but again, no big accumulations expected. Just some welcome precipitation that we desperately need. The I-40 corridor in areas north, the best chance of seeing that wintry precip, about 60% chance. The further south you go, the more isolated it's going to be. So in the shade of green, that's about a 30% chance of precip that we're expecting. For highs today, going to be cooler than what we saw yesterday. The northwestern tier, mid-40s, 48 up in Dalhart, 49 here in the city. Southeastern tier, Childress, a high of 72, going to be a beautiful day down there temperature-wise. Now looking ahead at your extended forecast, the mid-70s return by Sunday, which is also the first day of spring, but that's also when we're going to be tracking our next weather maker moving in that's going to bring us some storms early next week. We'll talk more on that coming up. Allie?